Hi everyone, my name is Hongsen. With me today we have Cheyenne. She will be sharing with us more about health and wellness. So maybe Cheyenne, you would like to introduce yourself and then we can get things started proper?
Okay, sure. Hi everyone, my name is Cheyenne. I'm a year 3 student studying Republic Polytechnic. So the course I'm studying is Diploma in Health Management and Promotion. Basically, in our course, we learn how to encourage individuals to adopt a healthier lifestyle. So today I'll be sharing with you more about physical activity.
Right, and before we get started on that, it's also good to just mention that Cheyenne is actually an intern with us right now. So that's why we are getting her to help us produce some of this content and to share more with us, especially something that's related to her area of studies, right? So yeah. So okay, sounds pretty cool. So maybe Cheyenne, you want to get us started with let's just have a discussion about this, from the very basics. What do we need to know about our health and wellness?
Okay, sure. So, to begin with, I would like to give everyone an overview of like what is sedentary lifestyle. So basically, many people tends to fall into this routine of adopting a sedentary lifestyle. Sedentary lifestyle refers to little to no physical movement. So, to give examples of some sedentary behaviors, it includes sitting down for long periods or like lying down. So, according to a research that was conducted by Health Promotion Board in 2021, an estimated of 50% of Singaporeans across different age group tend to adopt a sedentary lifestyle. And the top 3 barriers that hinder them to exercise includes a lack of time, lack of knowledge, and lack of motivation. So lack of time is actually very prevalent in most working adults as well as youth because they have school and work commitments. On the other hand, lack of knowledge and motivation are common in elderlies because elderlies tend to have this perception that they are too old to exercise, and they are also unaware of like the various health informations and importance of exercise.
Okay, sounds cool. I think all of us are guilty of that, at one point or another. So I guess is there like a threshold to say like, oh, how much of a sedentary lifestyle should you avoid? So let's say, do you say 50% earlier just now?
Yeah, so it's
So how do we calculate?
estimated.
Yeah.
Okay, so HPB actually did conducted a survey, which is to get Singaporeans to answer some questions that's related to physical activity. So like some questions include that like how much do they exercise per week, and like what kind of exercise they do, and barriers that hinder them to exercise, etc. Yeah, so the results collected was that more than 50% of Singaporeans actually spend their weekends at home mostly on their mobile devices or watching TV lah, because they wanted to rest during the weekends after busy working days or school.
Right. So I guess what will define how much of a lack of physical activity or physical movement would then define a sedentary lifestyle? Like, let's say, or the other way to ask, I guess, is how much exercise or what's the minimal level of exercise that we need to do per week to stay healthy?
Alright, so according to Health Promotion Board physical activity guidelines, we need at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity exercise per week. So it's 150 minutes is the minimum and maximum is 300 minutes. For vigorous intensity activity, we will need at least 60 to 75 minutes of rigorous intensity activities per week. So following these guidelines will ensure that you are physically active.
So I guess that's a very interesting classification of physical activity. Moderate, vigorous. Maybe we're going to go a bit more into this to kind of like define these categories. What will define a vigorous activity and what defines as moderate activities?
Okay, so for exercise, Health Promotion Board actually classify them into 3 different categories, which is low intensity, moderate, and vigorous. What's the difference? Low intensity exercise refers to activities such as walking, and then Moderate intensity refers to brisk walking because you kind of like increase your speed, and vigorous exercise refers to running or like jogging at a fast pace. For low intensity exercise, you are able to still communicate with people while doing it. And moderate intensity, you can still communicate, but you will feel like a bit breathless because when you increase your speed, your heart rate tends to increase also. And lastly, for vigorous activity, you will find it challenging to communicate with people while doing, because you'll be like breathing very hard, and also like your heart rate will increase.
Right. Okay, so I guess that makes it much clearer. What sort of exercise are good to do, I guess? Like, are there certain types of exercises that is recommended for us to do?
Okay.
That's more, holistic, I guess, yeah.
Alright, so as statistics shows that majority of Singaporeans are very busy with their schoolwork commitments and lack of time to do exercise. So today I'll be sharing how could we incorporate physical activity into our daily life. So first, we can try to walk more instead of like taking public transport. So which means to say because it's very common that we take like MRT or bus when traveling around. So what I can suggest is probably when you're making your way to work or school, you can try to like alight one bus stop before your destination and take a short walk to reach your destinations. And then the second way would be that you can try taking the stairs instead of lift. Because many people will tend to take the elevator so that it will not be so tiring. But however, taking a steps is also a way to exercise. And because when you are like physically active, it actually help you to burn off calories, etc. Third way would be for you to do some desk workout or stretches while in the office or at school. So you can just during breaks, you can just stand up and like do some stretches, which is very simple and convenient to do despite the location that you are at.
Okay, great. So I guess going back to the previous point about the calculating of number of minutes, right? So how do we then define as exercise, and how do we then not define it as exercise? Because for example, let's say I would walk from my house downstairs to grab dinner, right? It might be a 3 to 5 minutes walk to a coffee shop, for instance. Would that be counted as exercise, or is that just basically, is there like a period that we need to hit before this is officially an exercise? Does your heart rate need to be a certain speed, a certain rate rather? And because we mentioned about how fast you must be breathing and so on and so forth.
So 3 to 5 minutes walk to the like market or grocery store is also considered as a form of physical activity, but it will be like low intensity. If you want to increase the intensity, probably you'll be like walk faster at a faster pace, like brisk walking. So going back to the health promotion guidelines, so we need at least 150 minutes of exercise per week. So if you break it down per day, so 7 days in a week, estimated we will have to do like around 20 minutes of like exercise per week. So it could be like moderate or low intensity, depending on how comfortable are you to do it.
Okay, great, sure. Are there any sort of like apps or any way for us to track this sort of like workouts? Because I'm coming from the point of because I guess I do IT training, right? So from a technology point of view, how can we use it to help with our fitness routines, I guess?
So there is an app which I find it quite beneficial. So personally, I have been using it also to track my fitness level. So the name of the app is called Healthy 365. You can download it from the App Store or Play Store. The app is free of charge and it's accessible when you use it with VoiceOver. So I'll give you a brief intro about this app. So basically, you can use this app to monitor your fitness And when you participate in a challenge or after completing some health related activities or program, you can actually win points, and you can use those points to redeem rewards such as shopping vouchers. So firstly, to begin with, you have to register to get your fitness tracker in order to track your fitness level. So when you enter the app, there's actually a link to guide you, so you can use that link to enter your personal particulars, so which can help you to first register your fitness tracker. And you have to collect your fitness tracker from HPB and link it to your mobile device. So one common challenge is National Steps Challenge that you can participate in the app. So you can sign up, it's free of charge, and once you link your fitness tracker, and it will be able to detect the number of steps you take per day. And then for example, if you meet a target of like 10,000 steps per week, then you'll be able to win a certain amount of health points. And so the aim of this app is to encourage people to exercise and try to achieve more health points as you can. Yeah, so you'll be able to redeem some rewards at the end of per month. Yeah.
Okay, just wanting to check. So I guess this Healthy 365 app is accessible for someone who is like using voiceover or talkback or something like that.
Yeah, so this app is voice over friendly.
Okay,
and
great.
Yeah, and you can use it. It's quite easy to navigate.
Okay, that's good to know. So I guess definitely something helpful to know about, and for our clients to try out lah. So I guess you guys listening out there, be sure to download this app. I think some of us might already be using it because this National Steps Challenge and all that is kind of, it's been popular for a while, because of like the points and the stuff that you can get from it. I guess everyone learned something from today's sessions. I definitely did learn more about the different classifications of exercises and all that kind of thing.
Yeah. Alright, so I will just add on a bit more about the app. So apart from participating in this National Steps Challenge, you can also participate in various like health programs that is also available in the app. So you can just sign up. So some activities include like virtual talks conducted on Zoom. So actually every day there will be health talks available. So usually they will share information related to nutrition, how can you eat more healthily, as well as they will conduct like Zumba dance or like some workout exercise over Zoom, which you can sign up for. And if you are more physical active, you prefer to go out of your house, then there are activities conducted in the community center also. And the activities conducted in community center is like across Singapore. So despite the location you stay, there it is accessible. Yeah, so because it is conducted like across Singapore, like north, south, east, west. So if you are interested, you can go and take a look, and you can just sign up for the activities that you are interested to join. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely good to know. That we have all these options out there. Yeah. Okay, I guess that's it for today's episode. Right, I hope you guys learned something new. We always welcome feedback, so if there are any feedback, please feel free to send it to us through any of the regular channels. Okay, so I guess we'll see you in the next episode, and we'll definitely hear more from Shine in the near future as well. So thanks, Shine, for your time. Thanks for your sharing. Okay, and thanks you guys for listening out there, and we'll see you soon.